Good day. We are at the AGM of BCIC, a spectacular day with our chief guest and guest of honor, Mr. Kiran Kumar, chairman of ISRO. Pleasure to have you with us.
Thank you very much.
We are also with Mr. Thyagu Valliappa, who is the BCIC president and also the executive director of Sona Valliappa Group.
Thank you, Samira.
Well, exciting day, and today is all about a very specific team that makes India really proud, and that's about capacity building and capabilities. Tell us more, Mr. Kiran. How exactly do you foresee India taking a giant leap forward now that you have remarkable achievements in store?
Yeah, in India today, with respect to the space technology, we have brought in a level of proficiency where a launch vehicle is capable of providing opportunities to a huge number of entities across the globe where there is a shortage of launch, small satellites, that is where the world is heading. More and more companies are coming up with constellations of hundreds, thousands, in fact they are talking of 4,000 satellites, all small satellites, and there is an excellent opportunity in our PSLV to provide that. So we are looking at building a joint venture which by 2020 should be able to do the launch of PSLV in a commercial manner. And we are also working with the Indian industry to enable the industry to capture a portion of the global market. So the basic idea is how to enhance their ability to deal with this, and the capacity building we are working at different levels, academic level, in the industry level, and we are also making sure more and more outsourcing activity is done. Recently we also did in terms of satellite building, satellite assembly, we have outsourced to a company, and we are increasing our interactions with the industry so that India is in a position to really make use of the global opportunities that are going to come.
Wonderful. And as we talk about global opportunities and partnerships, Thyagu, I think you have really taken Karnataka to the next level. Tell us what makes partnerships possible and where is it that you see industries benefiting from this public-private sector collaboration?
Thank you, Samira, and honor to have doctor with us, Dr. Kiran Kumar. If you really see what we've done in the last 1 year has been basically partnerships. So we are happy that ISRO is here, we have Indian Institute of Science here, we have IIM here, we have IIIT, Mr. Sadagopan here, and we also have the the National Law School here. So this is the partnerships that we have built with the knowledge-based space, because the great work done by all the 5 or 6 I've mentioned has taken India to the next level. And I think ISRO has taken us to the space, and we just heard the speech about how economical this has been possible. This has all been possible because of the mix that institutions like ISRO are taking. For example, they work with engineering companies, they work with institutions of excellence, and I'm really happy that one of our institutions also is a part of this with ISRO. And this is what Make in India is. I mean, if you can reduce the cost, that what Doctor pointed out is huge, is 1/10 the cost. I mean, that's amazing. I think there'll be a time when ISRO becomes a leader and NASA starts following. With the speed that they're going, not very far away.
Talking about Make in India, and during your speech today, Doctor, you spoke so much about globalization, deglobalization, which would not really matter moving forward. What is it that you are doing to establish, a global presence in India and promote Indian companies?
Yeah, see, like what we ourselves have been able to do while we are building systems to meet our country's requirements, the capacity we have built has some additionalities. That's how, for example, in PSLV as a launch vehicle, with each launch, we built a new capability in the launch vehicle, increasing the weight, doing it in multiple orbits. So because of this, we are able to carry along with our own satellites a large number of smaller satellites of the globe. So one is innovating in what you are doing while you meet your primary requirements, build a capability in that system to deal with multiple things. So that is one of the key essence. And whether globalization or deglobalization, what we need to really appreciate is it is your capability that matters. You have to build your capacity to do things. You have to acquire skills, knowledge, and problem solving methods. And once you build that capability, you can deal with any situation.
Lovely. And as we talk about capability building, we also talk about upping our skills in the marketplace and skill setting. Thyagu, you've been spearheading a lot of initiatives, and I think this is something that you've been really consistently building on for the past few years together. Can you highlight, where are potential developments that we can look at when it comes to skill setting and capabilities?
Thank you. Good that you brought that space up, because if you really see production 4.0, the robotics, how it's taking space, and some of the companies who are members of ours, BCIC members of like TVSs and the Toyotas, are certainly looking at robots being the thing, and that is how you'll get precision engineering. As Dr. Kiran Kumar pointed out, a 50 kilometer radius of accuracy to the second can only be achieved with machine to machine talking and machine to machine expertise, because we as human beings have limitations, and it's not a 24/7 operation, and each level of people will have different levels of understanding and capabilities. So machines will all be standard. So the next big thing, especially in aerospace as well as defense, is going to be the machine to machine and production 4.0 and robotic technology. And certainly we are looking at as a chamber as well as a company, we are certainly looking at robotics and production 4.0 in a very big way.
Lovely. And talking about this very important topic, Dr. Kiran Kumar, we would like to highlight sustainability. The future of sustainability in different dimensions. We also heard that you all have, used a lot of reusable vehicles, light vehicles. Could you elaborate more and explain to us, first of all, how did this come about? What was the thinking behind this? And is that something that is really sustainable moving forward?
Yeah, sustainability in the era of disruptive changes and new technologies coming has to be viewed in a different way. What you need to do is whatever capability you have established, while it can meet the immediate future requirements, you should be looking ahead what is likely to happen and change the way you are doing things. You need to bring down the so for example, in our case, not only do we need to build capacity to launch, but we have to reduce the cost of access to space. That is where we had been working on reusable launch vehicle or air breathing propulsion system. That means while you are doing today's job well, you should already be looking at what is likely to happen beyond today, beyond tomorrow, so that you are getting ready for that. So that is a sustainability in today's world requires continuous upgrading your skills, understanding newer ways of doing things and making it happen. Otherwise, in a consistent way, you cannot keep the activity sustained today.
True. And on a final note, before we conclude, tell us something that the world doesn't know right now. Tell us something about the future. Tell us something what we can expect. We have heard that there's something fascinating, magnificent that's going to happen that we need to look forward to. What is it, Dr. Kiran Kumar?
Yeah, one of the thing is probably what is required to be understood is Earth as a planet. When we are looking at the development which is happening at various places, and also the kind of attrition that is happening because of the terrorism, etc., there is a risk of sustainability of life on Earth itself. So in this context, we need to revise the way we are doing many of the things, how to do actually sustainable living on Earth. Sustainable living means the energy resources that are available on Earth, how to preserve that and how to make sure that we give enough time for the nature to recuperate when we plunder that. So that is one part of it. Other part of it is probably like Elon Musk is telling, making human species multiplanetary entities. So today the space is a new frontier. Space as a frontier, you are looking at space tourism, space adventure, space exploitation, space exploration. So like in the earlier eras, ocean, then air or land, man conquered. In future, you can also expect human being going beyond Earth.
On behalf of BCIC, we thank you immensely for your time with us today, and we like to wish you all the very best with Thyagu Valliappa and the chairman of ISRO. Pleasure to have you on board, sir. Yeah.
Thank you, sir.